one, and this is my, I'm at the group home, my place, and I just learned how to do crocheted roses. And I picked purple because this is the color I have. You see, purple and it's a rose. It has a 3D look to it. And I also had crocheted prior to that. I had gotten to crochet a soft sitting place for a resident here. She's very nice. She's a ripe age that can enjoy what I make for her. And I'm just finishing the touches on it. And I'm going to go ahead and tie it off instead of keep on going. I'm going to go ahead and tie it off. And I'm going to start putting on roses, the purple roses onto this particular project. I did not start out knowing what it was going to be, but this is the finished product that I came up with. This is going to be where I put the roses at on the edges here, and on the edges on this side as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I have had one experience where I put crochet, ended it with a crochet of 6 to 9 crochet, and then stuck it through the middle and made it come through the bottom, so that when I put it on the material, it shows like so, and it'll be like this. Now, won't that be nice all the way across? I thought that would be awesome. See, as it goes, this is the way it's going to look all the way across. I thought that would be really nice. Now, I've got 2 of those, and I've got 2 more in here. I did one that was only 2 levels, another one a third level. So I can have the option of putting a 3, a 2, a 3, a 2, a 3, a 2, and end up with 3. I'm hoping I still do that. I have the crochet thread, and I've done it so many times that now I've got it memorized. It takes about 3 times to do it for me on a video to be able to learn the actual pattern. It is online. It is most easiest for me to do it all in one, and you don't have to worry about crocheting 72 or whatever. Instead of doing it that way and wrapping it around, these are more like a flower rose. So you'll chain 4. 1, oops, I'm twisting it. My finger's not working this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the first stitch that you make, and draw through it, and slip stitch into the hole that you have. Then do a single crochet, and then chain 2. 1, 2. Then go back in and do another single crochet in that same middle hole. 1 crochet, and then crochet 2 single crochet chain. Then you go back in, do a single crochet. You'll do this until there's 5 of the chain 2s in the circle. So I have 1, 2. Now I'm going back in and do the third, and 1, 2. That's 3. And then go back in, single crochet, and then 1, 2, 4. And then you go back in and do the single crochet, and then 1, 2 as well. And that makes the 5th crochet for the 2. Then joining the first crochet with the first crochet started single and loop together. Then go right straight into the hole of the first chain 2. What you will do here is you're going to wrap your thread twice. Go into that hole and put 5. 1, oh wait a minute, back up. Sorry about that. What you want to do is you want to crochet a single crochet into that hole, which tightens down the first set of crochets. Then you wrap twice, go through the one hoop and work off two at a time that crochet, which will be a treble. We don't use trebles very often. They're only to increase quickly. Go back in, you put, this will be the second one I put in. This is going to be a petal. This is the third one I'm going to put in. And then the fourth one. You don't have to be this quick or this tight. And then the fifth one. And then a single crochet. And I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And I realized that this is not the crochet thread needle that you use. I was hoping somebody would go to Walmart and buy one nice for me. But here is 5. That makes a petal. You'll go to the next one and make another petal. The next crocheted hole. And there's got to be 2 here because I just... there's one there. There's one there. There's one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta put in another one. Or I gotta go back and do another one. I think I gotta go back and do another one. Okay. So here's how you tell. You're looking for how many you're gonna do. I believe that this one would have been the first one, the second one, third one, fourth one. And yeah, I've got to do a 5th one. So let me pull back to the first crochet 2. Crochet 1, want to finish that one. Make sure it's distinct. Go back in, do 1 crochet, and then do 1, 2, and then join in. And I believe that this will fix a slip knot here instead. And then do the single crochet into that one. Or single crochet, which would be pulling in that hole and pull through 2. Then do the triples. Do 5 triples and then a single crochet in the same hole. You'll do that all the way around until you come to an end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, wait a minute, I didn't do it right. 1, 2, and go in. There we go. Now, 2, and go in again. And we're almost done here. We got 3, 4, it's right here. Let me go answer a question that I hear outside. And I'll answer the question. Single crochet, okay, the single crochets, there should be, yes, there is. Okay, my next single crochet is going to be right here. Let me tell you guys something. If you're going to make a rose, be sure it's in a lighter color than purple. Purple's not exactly the best color to do these types of patterns because you have to be able to really see really well and be able to fill out your crochet to find out where the actual ring is to put the crochet into. I did come across what I was supposed to do in 3s. So I'm going to continue this on, and it's going to go one here so far. So then I'm going to put four more in this hole. One, two. This is the third one. Make sure I'm getting all the holes because I have to make spokes between the holes. This will come into play when I go to do the second layer of leaves. Yeah, single crochet, and that ties that leaf, that petal down to where it's supposed to be. Point your crochet that's coming out of the hole towards you so that you don't have to constantly be pulling and pulling and pulling it from behind or somewhere else. If you put your crochet yarn in a bag or something like that and you're having it come out here, if it's like this, that way you're pull. Sometimes you'll get a tangle, you'll have to stop and untangle it, but that's the best way to have it come out, is like this. Or take off this paper right here. There's usually a crocheted pattern in here. Always keep these, and take and roll them all into a ball. Then you have balls to have roll around in a sack, and that's usually that people go by. I, on the other hand, don't have time to do that. When I come up with an idea, I've got to get it going, otherwise it don't get done. I'm going to slip the knot in there. I'm going to do a single crochet again, do my second hole, my third hole I mean. Then I'm going to double, triple into that hole. Now I'm doing the third leaf, or the third petal of the crochet. Oops, let's not get them tangled. One, two, three, four, okay, that's five, I believe. One, two, three, four, five. Single crochet, seal it off. Then I got two more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, put a slip knot. Then I'm going to do a single crochet, and a triple in that. I got my crochet needle. Okay, do a triple into this. Work off two more, and the last work off again. That makes one. Now wrap twice, go down in, and one, two, and the third, and then the fourth. And one more, and then a single. This will also create a it'll create also a ruffle effect on these petals, giving them more of a ruffle feel on the bottom layer. Slip knot into the fifth hole, single crochet fifth hole, and then triple. Five. One, two, one, two, one, and this will make the second triple, and then this is the third, close to the end. I can feel the way it's playing with me. This is the fifth, and then a single crochet, sealing that part off, and down corner single crochet of the next stitch that we started at the beginning, which will give you a look like this. Let me see if I can get it out. It will give you the 5 petals that we're looking for. Plus, you'll have 5 little holes in the middle, 5 spokes. That's this spoke, this spoke, this spoke. I don't know how else to show you, but this is a spoke right here. And I'm holding it up so nicely. But this is a spoke. Anywhere that there is a little thing in between where you put the ring at, around the top, the middle of the rings, those are called spoke rows. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the first spoke that we made to begin with. And we're going to pull through and make a single. And make another. Then we're going to make a chain 2. We're going to chain again. And 1, 2. Then we're going to find the other spoke. Right? Go in. Chain 1. And then 1, 2 chains. We did the single crochets. And we're going to do 2 chain. And then we go up and get another spoke. We're going to do another single crochet in there and crochet 2 chain. Then we go over to the next spoke and we'll come up and join with the other crochet that we have already picked out. A 2, 4. 1, 2. And then join the first set made in the chain here. And it's kind of complicated at the moment, but that's quite all right. We will slip stitch into the chain made the beginning chain. Slip stitch into there. Okay, let me see if I can get this to look over here. Okay, there is crochet chains in the middle right here. Okay, sorry I'm going so fast and sorry it looks kind of that way, but I shake, so it's a little harder for me to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2, and then you're going to put a double. You're going to put 5 doubles in that particular hole. 2, 3, 4, and 5th. And we're going to go ahead and tie that off with single in the same hole. Now we go to the next we go to the next chain that we made, and we're going to single crochet there and put the 5 doubles in that hole. It's flexible so that you should be able to, and we're going to see, yeah, single crochet, and it's flexible enough you can move the petals out of the way to get your other set of crocheted petals in. You just bend them backwards and it'll open up to just that hole. I'm in my 3rd crochet petal. 4 and 5. All of these should have 5 petals, 5 stems, 5 streams, whatever you want to call them. 5 stitches. Go into the next one, single crochet, and then doubles. Remember, this is just the spoke stays the same spoke you used for the 3rd tier as well. And 5. And then you single crochet and then you single crochet into the next crocheted chain. You do the doubles again. God, oh man, this hook, I don't like this hook, but I'm kind of stuck with it for now. Okay, one, two, three, four, five. Okay, the last one, but least, is another one, and you're going to crochet there, and then you're going to crochet. Um, then you're going to back up there. I almost put a double in. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to try to show you some more bed, so you'll have a background to what this rose formation is going to look like. Um, I'm going to set them up to where you can see kind of how they're going to go on the actual finished product. And this is how it looks. That's how pretty much it's going to go. Is that like we're going to kind of spread them out to where the finished product is pretty enough to have those on that side. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this side of the crochet. I'll put one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Then we'll have both sides covered, and the middle have it. You know, either I have multiple colors of roses, which might be nice to have multiple colors layered, or just to have it like this. Discomfort, but it's a little knotty, so you wouldn't want to sit on it. But if you had like, if you wanted to like lay it on a flat surface and sit on it, it's very comfortable right here. And you could always, females would love to sit on something soft all the time, whether it's in the car, whether it's on a wooden seat or a metal seat or whatever it is. This is what you need to have. When you're going to go sit on something hard, you definitely want your rear to feel comfortable. It's always nice to have something like that. And that's the reason why I did this, was because of someone gave me the idea how hard it was for them to sit. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. Now I'm going to rotate my filming. There we go. That's what I wanted you to see most of. I'm hoping that you see what I have in mind. Now this is without a pattern. This has no pattern. I did doubles, and you just go back and forth until you get the sides that you want, tie off, and then your ends are going to be odd. They're going to be off, possibly, but it doesn't matter. The ends doesn't matter as the roses on and putting the leaves, which I don't have leaves, but I thought I would figure that out when I come to it. But this is what I was thinking. Okay, there's a triple, there's a single, there's a double, I mean, then there's a triple. I want this to be a double and this be a triple. So it has triple, triple, triple roses. That's the levels. This one only has two levels. This one I just did only has two as well. So what I'd like to do is put a little single in here just to tie it off and make it look pretty up top. Since the other one has somewhat of a top to it, the other one is showing a lot of rings. So I'd like to go in there with some single crochets and go ahead and finish that up. The three triples, they already have their own thing. That one at the end was perfect because of the way I ended it. I'll do the same thing with the double, and then I'll come over here and I'll have learned that mistake. And when I make the next rows of roses, then I will know exactly how those go, so I can make the same over here so it'll be exact. Nothing is perfect in life. Nothing is really perfect in life, and that's the reason why I have these videos, is to show you that nothing is perfect, but everything is okay. And not always, but it's okay for me at the moment. So, getting back to the crochet here, I have an idea to finish this off with this last set. Now I'm going to go through the double down to the ring side, the bar we call them, and I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to do another bar without a chain, do the second crochet. I'm trying to get it over the front side so it will tie up here. The bar gets a single crochet here. And then another one, single crochet, because we're getting it off the second tier. And then another bar gets a single crochet. And make sure that it goes through the bars. It'll be without crochet links, crocheting them, linking. And another bar, and it's crochet link. So I will kind of tidy up the middle and make it not so loose looking. Make those eyes disappear that we were looking at, which is those little holes. Then I'm going to chain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put 8. I'm going to put 9 because let me put a 10. Just go ahead and put 10 crochet. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to take my scissors, cut in between my fingers, pull this through, and then I'm going to show you how this right here is pretty. But I want to have it hiding something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it through this way and pull it through the middle, and you see how that looked. Now I can pull up the leaves a little bit and have them also showing off. So that's what you see is this, and you're still seeing the only the doubles, the double top. So it looks a little flatter than a 3-tier one, but it's gonna look pretty because of the way I made it. Now I'm going to show you of one side. This is one side of the material stuff that I made. Let me try to hold this still enough so you can see. You can see the two on the ends are the 3 decks. The one in the middle is 3. The 2 levels in between those 3 are only 2 levels. They're not 3rd level petals. So I stopped at the 2nd tier. Now that looks pretty. Now I've got, let me change it around real quick. Now, also, I'm doing some collaboration with some music. I've got a Fender guitar, electric, and I'll be doing that also with a friend. And so, hopefully, you have learned something today, and maybe I've taught you a little bit about a rose, how to make a crocheted rose to put with your crochet things. Even one rose can set off a lot of things. Whether it's a blanket, whether it's a lap cover, or a beautiful. Just get the kind of color that you can see really well, and also I'll share with you how to do the petals for the green. That will be in time because I've got to wait and get that. But y'all have a good day, and give a hopefully I can start interviewing people here in the group home so that they can tell you what it's like to live, their daily lives. But for right now, everybody have a good day, and I wish you all the luck. Love you. Please share my video. Videos, no.